going on YouTube? If you're new to this channel, my name is Mark Bandy. I run a detailing business called Precision Auto Detailing. I'm 18 years old and I'm doing it out of my parents' garage rent free right now. If that sounds interesting to you at all, I highly suggest watching my channel. I was, like many of you, watching detailing videos on YouTube. It's mainly how I learned, other than working at a shop for a little bit, but I learned basically from YouTube, and I'm here to give you all the advice that I've learned from watching so many videos and break it down into what you actually really need. The first thing I'm going to do is just show you guys, walk around my bucket caddy. This is a 3-gallon bucket, so it's a little shorter one compared to the 5 gallons like over there. It's a 3-gallon bucket, and I got this off Amazon for about 18 bucks. I can't remember what brand it is, but I will link it in the description below. It has so many different pockets, I don't even use them all. So we'll show you a quick look, and I got all my chemicals in there, and we'll get in depth in it. All right, so I'm gonna start with the basics out here. On the outside is where I carry, I think I have 3 in here, but I at least always carry 2 non-abrasive scrub pads. So these non-abrasive scrub pads are from the dollar store. They have a nice soft foam backing, and you're able to scrub stuff, scrub dirt away and everything. But it may feel like it's gonna scratch stuff. It doesn't, at least not for me. I do suggest testing in a small area on any surface. That way, in case it does, it's in a small area and you can handle it from there. So I've got 2 of those right here in these pockets. I always carry with me a Magic Eraser. It doesn't have to be a specific brand. This is actually from the dollar store as well. I'd recommend getting a lot of stuff from the dollar store. It's cheap and it's been lasting me, so I see no issue with that. Third thing I have in here is a brush that comes with the kit of brushes over here I buy on Amazon. And this brush, it's pretty neat. I like to use it. It's got this foam kind of cloth that goes over, I don't know what to call it, the plastic maybe. And it allows you to get in vents, and it's really convenient. I've never used this side of the brush. I wouldn't suggest using it. It's very hard and I feel like it'd scratch something, so I don't. So it comes with the stuff I buy, so I use it. I don't know if I'd buy it if I didn't, but it's definitely something you might want to have. Fourth thing I have in here is a little short bristle brush. So I basically took one of these big brushes that has the long bristles, and after I've used it, I cut it down and into a short bristle brush, and this allows me, I move it in circles, and it allows me to really pick up the dirt because it's a lot stiffer compared to these nice soft brushes. They kind of move the dirt around. This will really agitate it and pick up the dirt. My 5th thing in here is from Chemical Guys. It's like a toothbrush type brush. Very handy recently. So this side's like the toothbrush side. I also do carry toothbrushes. I just ran out of them though. You can just use a toothbrush instead of one of these, but what I like about these is this little part right here. So I use this little part to get into seat cracks and anything around the car that's very hard to get to. Moving on to the brushes, what I have here is a Chemical Guys Boar's Hair brush. This is something I fell in love with the second I bought it. You know, you can say they're about the same thing as these Amazon ones that are really cheap, like $10. This is more expensive. I can't remember what I paid for it. I want to say it's in the range of $6 to $10 per one. But I tell you what, man, these are durable and they just do anything. Nice long bristles. I got the soft ones. You can get hard ones as well, but I really love this brush and I suggest anyone to use this. So these brushes right here, Amazon brushes. They come in a pack. This pack right here, plus this, and some like Engine Bay hard brushes. So it starts from large all the way to medium to small. They're pretty basic and they're not bad. I can't remember, I think around 10 bucks I paid for these, and you get this shaft here, and if you put them on a key ring or something or hold it on a wall, they do all have a hole for it. Nice red. I mean, you can get the wooden ones as well. I went with the black this time, the colors of my business, but you know, they're nice and soft. They're like a medium actually, so you can use them for basically anything. But these are kind of brushes I cut down after they've been used, and these are all frayed up here, and I use them as hard brushes to get down into spaces. So as you can see, I've been using this one a little bit, but very durable brushes. I mean, 10 bucks every few months and they last for me. Moving on to the other side of the bucket caddy. This brush right here, it's handy for getting carpets and everything. It's nice and hard, so I would never use this on any plastics or leather. You can use this on upholstery though. This brush is a cheap brush. It's a handle brush. I bought this actually from the dollar store as well. Like I said, there's many gems at the dollar store that for detailers on a budget and detailers not willing to spend the 15 bucks that something like Chemical Guys or Adams Polishes sell this for. I think it's a kind of a rip-off, so you can go to the dollar store and get a lot of the stuff that even name brand stores sell for a lot cheaper, and it lasts just as long. Inside of this little pocket here, I have just a spare non-abrasive scrub pad and a spare magic eraser in case mine get too soiled or if the job is too bad. I do go mobile sometimes, so I always have to have what I need with me in case something happens, but I like to work out of my garage. Moving on, I always have spare microfiber stored in here. You never know when your microfiber is going to get soiled and too wet to use, or if you need something to dry it up. I always have spare ones in here. These ones specifically are from the Rag Company. I will also put a link. I'll try to find it on Amazon, but I'll put a link below. Moving over here, something I recently put in here after using it a few times on a vehicle was Chemical Guys leather conditioner. Now, this stuff works super, super well. After you clean the leather and everything to protect it, I just take a wax applicator and put it on there, and I apply it to the leather seats, and it makes them nice and feels them like brand new again, nice and slick, and you know, not too over the top, but just enough for the customer. Moving to the middle, so we'll start with the most basic. This bottle, nothing special. It is a Chemical Guys bottle, but it's just a dilution bottle. You can buy them from Lowe's, Home Depot, even the dollar store. I always write on them so I know what I'm using. In here is degreaser, that's 4:1. This is my interior use of degreaser. I will most likely be switching from Super Clean. This is Super Clean degreaser to Total Auto Solutions degreaser. That stuff should be coming in anytime now. I'm waiting on that package today. I'm super happy about that. But on the side, there's a dilution ratio, and I think all bottles have those you buy. But I just have Super Clean 4:1. I use this on everything, plastics, floor, carpet, upholstery. You can use this on everything. Make sure you dilute it right, or you will ruin stuff, scratch stuff, tear stuff, and use the right brushes. But Super Clean degreaser, 4:1. You can even go 10:1, I've seen people do, but this has worked for me, and it's not ruining anything and not scratching anything or hurting the customer's car in any way. So this is what I use, and I highly recommend. You save a lot of money compared to just using an interior cleaner that all the big name brands like to sell you. Moving on, I got this on sale. I had Adams Carpet and Upholstery Cleaner, and now I have Lightning Fast Stain Extractor by Chemical Guys. And this has worked real well for me. You can use degreaser diluted a different way or even stronger. For me, it takes a lot more passes to clean. So I like to use this on heavy stains after I've used my degreaser and I've brushed the carpet. I like to go back through, and if there's still stains, with the stain extractor. And I actually do use an extractor and a steamer. So everything paired in with this would work really well. I highly recommend using this if your car has stains or if your customers' cars have stains. Moving on, I do have Adams glass cleaner. You can use any glass cleaner you like, the aerosol cans, anything. I just stuck with Adams. Adams was the first company I actually purchased a lot from, and I stuck with them for a while. And I just haven't ran out of my glass cleaner yet. I still have a gallon of it, and it works. Any glass cleaner works, so you go to AutoZone and get glass cleaner and it'll work. But make sure you keep your glass towels separate. Keep them in a separate bin, because if you wash them with the other ones, you'll get fibers on it, and cleaning glass will be a pain for you. VRP diluted 2:1. This is Chemical Guys VRP. I don't have the gallon near me. I bought a gallon of it only, and I do 2:1 in here. So 2:1 in this bottle. It is a protectant. It doesn't make it shine on the inside. It makes it very matte and like factory finish, I like to call it. It's something that a lot of customers like to use, like to see, is the matte look compared to the shiny look. Some people don't like that shininess, so I like to stick with the matte. I spray this on my towel usually and wipe it on, or you can spray it on and wipe it there. I use it on leather, plastics. You can use it on anything that's black and you want to make shine again or anything like that. Odor neutralizer from Adams Polishes. I haven't tried any other odor neutralizers that aren't scented other than Adams scented ones. I haven't really tried. This is I think it's actually called a fresh scent, so it kind of is scented. This stuff just smells clean. It smells like it's not like chemicals. Some people like the chemical smell. You gotta know your customer and know what to be putting in their vehicle and what they'll like to smell. This, if I can't tell, I'll spray some of this in there. One, it neutralizes all the odors that were in there. Odor neutralizer from Adams. New car smell chemical, guys. I've been wanting to buy this product for so long, since I was a kid even, and I finally just said, all right, I'm gonna buy it when I ordered a bunch from Chemical Guys, and I bought it. People love it. People love it a lot. It is an odor neutralizer as well, and it just smells like, they say like chemicals, which means like it's clean. It's great. Customers love it, so you gotta stick with what the customers love, and they like the new car smell. Now the last thing I carry in here is Stoner Trim Shine. I use Stoner Trim Shine on everything, engine bays, you name it, plastics in the vehicle. I don't use this a lot on the interior because when you do spray it, the spray goes everywhere and you will have a lot of areas to wipe off. The main place I use these is on right when you open the door. That plastic, most cars have a plastic piece that is like right there after the door jamb. I use that there, and then sometimes on leather seats. It gives it a shine, but it's not too much. I spray it on and then I let it sit for like 10 seconds and I wipe it down. There's a lot of stuff out there like this, like Adams In and Out. I can't remember Chemical Guy's name, but this stuff's the cheapest and it works just like it. So that's why I chose that. Now for all you DIY people out there that aren't really interested in all these products from here, you need to clean up your car, I'd suggest Adams Interior Detailer. I haven't gone with any other interior detailer per se. I started with this and I realized it's gonna be super expensive and a waste of my money and my time doing this on customers' cars. I do use this more on the higher end vehicles though, and my own vehicle. So what this does is it cleans and protects. So if the vehicle's not super dirty or super greasy or you clean it every once in a while, I would recommend this. You spray it down on the panel and you wipe it up, and what it does is it cleans and then it leaves a matte finish on it. So something I highly recommend is Adams Interior Detailer, and it smells great too. If you guys like this video, please let me know in the comments below. I plan on doing more videos about what I use and how I use it and go more in depth product by product and make individual videos per product. And this was just kind of an overview of my detailing bucket caddy. I recently switched to this after watching a couple of videos on YouTube about them, and you know, I didn't think it'd help me that much, but I tell you what, if you detail cars daily or if you detail your car every weekend, get one of these. It's worth the $18. I used to just take a product, use it, go set it back. I used to leave products all around here and I wouldn't know where they went, and I'd have to honestly search for them. But this keeps all the products I need. It narrows down everything in one area for me, and I'm able to carry it all around the car for me, and it's just right there when I need it. Everything's here. I do have a drill brush attachment and stuff like that, but I don't keep them on here. I keep them on my drill, and I don't like to carry my drill in here because I don't use it on every car. If you want to buy any of these products I listed here today, I'm going to do my best to put all the links in the description, and we'll get you hooked up. Some of the stuff from the dollar store I'll find on Amazon and throw up there. It's gonna be more expensive, so I recommend going to the dollar store. Like I said, that stuff is cheap and it works. So save your money. I'm all about money saving, and there's a lot of videos out there wanting you to buy expensive products when you don't need expensive products. So learn how to save your money, and I'll put all the links in the description. Thank you for watching.